A shockingly high number of anti-LGBTQ plus hate crimes not reported to police, a study finds.
So this appears to be coming out of the UK. According to a report commissioned by the Vodafone Foundation, 68% of people in the queer community say that they have been subjected to a hate crime because of their sexual orientation or gender identity in the past year. 2/3 of the queer community experienced some kind of hate in the last year. 27% said they suffered physical injury. 65% reported being verbally abused or ridiculed. 75% of the victims said they never reported the hate crime to the police. 53% of the people surveyed said that they felt that the incident was too minor to be reported, and 42% said they didn't trust the police to take the report seriously or do anything about it. This was a survey of 1,008. The number is not really clear. 1,008 adults over the age of 18, all of them in the LGBTQ community. So
And
this is
there aren't a lot of surprises in the numbers there. The amount of verbal abuse and ridicule that LGBT folks suffer, but that number of 42% said that they didn't trust the police to take their report seriously or do anything about it. That says a lot. That's very disappointing.
It is disappointing, but it's also right on point. Marginalized communities in larger numbers do not trust the police that they care enough. And so, they're going to avoid giving a report because it will be more hassle than it will be followed up on. And so if somebody comes up and, verbally assaults you, meaning that you feel in fear of bodily harm from this individual, but they don't actually touch you, somebody may say, well, they're not going to do anything about it anyway because the person didn't touch me, so it doesn't seem like it's important to them.
Yeah.
But assault, now in the US, I don't know what assault is in the UK, but in the US, assault is typically verbal or presence that creates within you the fear of bodily harm. If you have somebody who comes up to you and it puts you in fear, that is an assault in many states. And it should be reported, even if the cops don't do anything about it.
Well, it's interesting because, the flip side of that is something we were talking about earlier and something that Matt Walsh is calling for directly, but that, and just, I would have to look into it a little bit more, but based on your wording, there is some, not truth to it. There is something else to look at there of, if someone sees a trans person in a bathroom and is afraid for their safety, then that can be viewed as
Exactly.
as a version of an assault. So,
and that's exactly what Matt Walsh and all of his cronies are wanting. They're wanting people to make this known because, see, here's the deal. This is fabulous. Okay, if you're a sick, twisted mind like mine, there's no history of transgender people assaulting women and children in bathrooms. Matt Walsh gets on there and all of these individuals get out there and say, yeah, trans women are doing this all over the place. So now they put the fear of that in the minds of individuals so that when a trans woman shows up in a bathroom, there's now an assault case. They are creating the very thing that they want to use as evidence.